Good afternoon. This is the Dial Virtual School Blackboard staff meeting webcast for Wednesday, March 14th. We have a lot on the agenda for today, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Number two, under two, we have a lot of new courses that are going to be coming out this fall. I just want to kind of go over these so you guys are aware of some of the new courses. The Introduction to Business course, Andrea Johnson, she's going to be one of our new instructors. She's developing that course for us. Native American Studies, we have a teacher in mind, just waiting to hear back confirmation. Interior Design, Charlotte Moling is developing that course for us. Visual Communications, Tina Novotny is going to be teaching that. Multimedia Design, Marta Olson will be teaching that course. And ASL 2 will be coming this fall as well. And Jody Converse is currently teaching ASL 1, and she's going to be doing ASL 2 as well. So we'll have two of the ASL foreign language courses. 2B, just wanted to put this out here. Karen and I went over our virtual school calendar for 2018 and 2019. We went off of what we had last year and just did the same roundabout dates as far as what that would be for the next school year. So first semester would be August 22nd, we would start, and it would end December 19th. Second semester starts January 2nd and ends May 17th. And by no means is this finalized or has to be these dates. I do want to discuss this January 2nd date to see if maybe you want to move this back a day or two, so we can kind of have this discussion maybe in May when we have our live meeting. But this is kind of what we're looking at for next school year. 2C, I left this on here from our last webcast. I just want to remind you that we do have a website. The address is dialsd.net. And also a new thing that we added on there this year is the online application to be a teacher, or to be employed as one of our virtual school teachers. So that's on there as well. So if you have any friends or retired teachers or other teachers that are interested in this, please direct them to this website and the online application as well. And they can also just shoot me an email and check in with me to see if we have positions open that they're looking for or that they're able to teach. And then I can let them know to fill out the application or not to fill it out quite yet. So, but you can direct them here and to my email as well. 2D, the CTE course standard revision timeline. I just want to pull this up again. I know I did this last time, but I just want, and I sent an email out about this as well, but the state department is, they are revamping or revising all of the CTE clusters, or the courses underneath the clusters. So this coming year, 2018-19, these are the clusters that they have already done the revisions for and will be ready to go. I think they're ready to go now and for the fall. So if you have any courses underneath these clusters, please be aware that these standards have been updated, and you will need to go in and update those standards within your course as well, and update your curriculum. And so we will be having a CTE teacher workday in the summer sometime. Usually we have it in June, and so this is going to be a good time for you to come to that to work on updating your curriculum. And the board has approved a $100 stipend for teachers that attend the workday and are there working and updating their curriculum. So I just wanted to make sure everyone was aware of that. And then the next, so this coming summer, these will be the clusters that they will look at and start unpacking the standards this summer. And then by 2019 and 20, those courses will be ready to go. So kind of giving you a little timeline of when you have to have your courses updated by. If you have any questions on this, please let me know. I will try to answer those questions best I can. I did already go over to the workday. In May, we will go ahead and set a date as far as the summer goes for this teacher workday. I'll put some dates out there and see what works best for everyone, and I will let everybody know on the final day and where it will be located at. 2F, I know we had some questions on as far as where do we find those standards, where do we see where those standards are, so we know what the new standards look like. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to get to that spot. You're going to go to the DOE website, which is doe.sc.gov. You're going to go to this A through Z index here, scroll down to career clusters, and then here's where all the career clusters would be. So you can, whatever career cluster your course is in, you're going to click on that. Let's just say Human Services. You're going to scroll down, and underneath you'll see, like, say, Human Development, preschool to school age would be here, and then this is where you'll see that they have been unpacked, and if it has a red link here, they're ready to go. So you just click on that, and then that's going to go ahead and pull up your standards for that course. So these would be where all the new standards and all the updated standards would be located. So that's kind of how you would look and find where those are at. If you have any questions about that, please let me know. You can also click on this link here, and this is just going to be kind of a shorter version of what that course is, the credits, what career cluster it's under, the description, and just a little bit of shorter condensed information. They have the standards here as well. Okay, so if you have any questions about that, let me know. Also, as you are going through your courses and looking at updating some of the curriculum in there, if there's any need for new books, new software, any sort of supplies that you may need for your course, please let Karen and I know. We think that if you can let us know no later than June 29th, that way we have time to get it ordered and get it here before the fall, before courses start in the fall. So no later than June 29th for any materials that you may need. Also, 2H, course descriptions. As you're going through your courses, if you feel like you want to change your course description to say anything different, all these course descriptions are on, we send it to the state, and then they list it on the South Dakota Virtual School website. So when a district goes and clicks on your course, then the course description will pop up, and it'll kind of explain a little bit about what the course is about. So that helps teachers and students know if that's the type of course they're looking for. So if anything needs to be changed in those course descriptions, send it to Karen or I, and we can send that off and get that updated for you. 2I, there has been a lot of discussion lately about the Blackboard teacher pay. And since I've been here and since Sandy has been here, that pay, or that pay scale that you guys get per student on a per student basis has never changed. And I think since 2002, it's never changed. It's always been the same. And so currently what you guys get paid is, the 1 to 9 is, you get that $250 per student. And then 10 to 20 students, you don't get any payment for that if you have 10 to 20 students. And then if you get 21 or more students, you'll get an additional $250 on top of that. So that is what the current pay scale is now. There has been some questions about that, and some teachers have commented on it a little bit. And we've had a lot of discussion between Karen and I and Valerie, our director here, and the board. We've had a lot of discussion about whether or not we should raise it and what we should raise it to, and how that should all look. And we feel like, the 1 to 9 students, when you get that $250, it's a good amount. But we thought maybe if we raise that by $5, that would make sure that everybody would get some sort of raise, whether they have 1 student or whether they have 9 students or 10 students. And so the current pay scale is 1 to 9, so we're giving you an additional 3 students at that $255 amount. And then the 13 to 22 students, you're going to get $100 per student. And currently right now you're not getting anything for students. If you have students 10 to 20 students, you don't get any additional pay. So this is kind of the new pay scale, the new pay raise format here is allowing, we're giving you that additional amount for that middle range of students. So if you have students between the 13 and 22, you'll get that extra 100. And then 23 and up, you'll get an extra 255 per student. A couple of reasons why we kind of wanted to look at this is, one, because you guys have, worked hard in developing these courses and working with the students in the districts and trying to get these students to complete these courses, and we appreciate that. And because we appreciate that, we want to show you that we do appreciate you. And so we're looking at this, or the board has approved this pay raise for you guys. And so if you have any questions on this, let me know. Another reason is also we wanted to make sure that all teachers got some sort of pay raise, whether you have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 students. So that's why we added that $5 extra there. And also the middle range, we wanted to make sure you got compensated for those students too, because if you had 1 to 9 students, and let's say, or currently if you had 10 total students, you wouldn't get paid for that 10. You wouldn't get paid for that 10 student. So we wanted to make sure you would get something in that middle range for those students that you work with, because the more students you have, the more work it is. So everybody's going to be on the same scale. So if anybody has any questions about this pay raise, please let me know. We will talk about this in May as well, just to kind of, if you have any questions about it, we can answer any of those questions at that time. And I will send out an email about this too, just to kind of verify and let you guys know this is how it's going to be. But the board has approved this this last week. So this will start in the fall. So contracts will look a little bit differently in the fall when you get them. So email me or give me a call here at the office if you have any questions about that. 2J, transform your classroom. Okay, there's a book study. I'm going to pull up the flyer here. Lori Keeler and Lindsay Brewer, who are 2 Edgenuity teachers for us, they have put together a couple book studies. And what you can do is, this is the flyer that they sent out, that they made. And so you can go to www.transformyourclassroom.net and you can register online for a book study. And these are the different books. I believe there's 4 different books. And you can get credit for this. You can get graduate credit, and book study requirements are here. It's online, it's self-paced. If you have any questions, contact them here, or else go to this transformyourclassroom.net for more information and to register. So Lindsay Brewer, Laura Keeler are doing this, and it looks like a pretty good deal. So if you're interested, here's the information. Pull my agenda back up. Okay, summer courses. We do have summer courses. These are the people that have replied as far as wanting to offer a course in the summer. We have human development, all of them, anatomy and physiology, semester 1, digital photography, creative art, web development 1, personal finance, intro to med lab, graphic design, foundations of technology, and music appreciation. So those are the courses we currently have open for the summer. That is going to run June 4th to July 31st. Is going to be it's about 8 weeks long. So we still have time. If you want to teach a class in the summer, let me know. Shoot me an email, please, and we will get your course opened and get you on the list. CTE program application. Every March, we have to fill out a CTE program application to have an approved CTE program for the following year. That was submitted, and we were approved for 10 CTE programs for next year. So that's good. Here's an important one. Karen said that when the phase students registered, there was a note on the bottom of the registration that stated they wanted to have their students completed with those courses by April 30th. And she said she didn't tell any of you guys about that. If you have any faith students, they need to be done by April 30th. If they are not done or not gonna be close to being done, please contact the school and get clarification or an okay from them if they can extend that a little further. I would think that they would be able to, but we just want to make sure that the school knows that they'll be needing a couple extra days or a week or whatever it might be. But faith students, if you have faith students, make sure they're done by April 30th. If not, then contact the school or let us know and we can contact the school for you or something. But we need to make sure we're on top of that. And here is the last date for our last and final meeting, May 9th. We are going to have our last and final meeting. This one will be live. So this is when I want you guys to join on with me and we can talk about the year and anything we want to see changed or, things that went well and things that went bad. So please be aware of this date and I will be sending information out on that when it gets closer. Here is a Blackboard update as far as registrations go. Right now, the total number of registrations is 419. Fall, we had 192. Spring, we had 190. Ongoing, at 28, and summer, we had 9. So we've had a very, very good year. Right now, our total number with Edgenuity courses in there is at 1,756 students is what we have so far, or registrations, I should say, not students, registrations. So it's been a very good year. Last year at this time, we had 1,662. So we're up and above where we should be. And our numbers are looking great. So, and I want to thank all of you guys for all of your hard work and your dedication and your time that you put into your courses and teaching these students. We truly, truly appreciate everything that you do. Thank you. And that is all I have. So I hope all of you can go out and enjoy this beautiful day. It seems like we might not have as nice a day in the next couple of days. So hopefully you're outside doing something fun. All right, see you guys later.